What's up? How's everybody's morning going? Welcome to the future incarcerated. What's going on? Yeah. I actually have not been named in a lawsuit, but that's what the deal said. But the plot thickens. We'll talk about it in a minute. Again, we talked about it yesterday on Tom's show, but there have been further developments. I don't know what Tom's doing. He joined the show, but then he didn't show. Do I want to be in a lawsuit? No, I probably don't want to be in a lawsuit. Morning, Tom.
Good morning.
How are you? How you be?
I'm doing okay. I'm just not running in the
Tommy,
right way today.
get you a tube of Carmex, Tommy. That way you can fuss about even more sellers on eBay. Carmex.
Don't they sell cars too?
Carmex? Yeah. Down by Juarez. Juarez, Mexico. Just across the border from El Paso, man.
So, did you hear any more about that issue?
I did. Rockstar Flipper did a whole video about it.
Did he?
Yeah.
So you're not the only one.
Nope. I'm not the only one, as it turns out. And apparently, it didn't happen to Rockstar Flipper. It was just reported to him. What we have here is a wardrobe malfunction. Tom's losing his boxes.
No, my baby pussycat is just being a little baby pussycat this morning and getting into everything.
Carmex, not Carfax.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Bumcrack.
Good morning, everybody.
Whoever else I missed. Lag. Yeah, the deal is, Rockstar Flipper got a message from a fellow seller, so he thought he'd do a story about it. The other guy had listed some stuff, and one of his listings had the same exact message that I got about the
Lawsuit?
Yeah, lawsuit thing. Here, I'll refresh everybody's memory. Let's see, present. Share my screen here. And apparently the other seller hasn't gotten a straight answer yet either from eBay. Okay, you see that? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Somebody answering. Yeah. Your account isn't approved to sell this item as you were named as a defendant in a lawsuit. This product is either related to that lawsuit or may put you at risk of being named in another lawsuit. Don't relist the item. Doing so will expose you to legal risk and could result in the permanent suspension of your account. So, what was it? Day before yesterday, I spent an hour and a half with 4 different eBay representatives about this. They all have said, your account is in good standing. Thanks for being an eBay member since 2003, whatever it was, 2008. Anyway, so there it is. That's just, no. I need to sue them for time wasted. That's my main deal at this point. It's not just the $20 listing I was making. It's the dang hour and a half I spent trying to figure it out. But now Rockstar Flipper made a video about it. Did y'all see Rockstar Flipper's video?
No.
I'll put a link in the chat to that video if you want to see what he found out about the glitch. It's the same exact glitch as what happened to me.
Mike Todd is nothing but trouble. You should know that by now.
Yeah, I don't want to pay any lawyers. And what could I win? I could sue for an hour and a half of my time. What's my time worth?
And then when they boot you off, where are you going to go after they boot you off?
I might win the lawsuit and get $75 and spend $1,800 on lawyer fees. Well, there's Rockstar Flipper's video right there in the video link in the side chat. If anybody wants to go see what he had to say about it. And I sent him a text. He asked to, if anybody else has had this happen, let me know. I want to hear about it. So I sent Rockstar Flipper a text this morning.
What did happen? What did it
I don't know. Something. What did Rockstar put a video up about? Something about suing something.
Yeah, about the glitch.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
It's about the glitch that I also got the same exact glitch on a listing I was doing.
Was that one where it wouldn't let you list your pendant
Yeah.
or pennant?
Yeah. So.
I can't say I've had anything like that, but maybe I'm just lucky.
Yeah, Alexis. $15 for Todd's time and
Brandon,
$30K for the lawyers. All right, Bandit had too much bourbon. Yeah, yesterday was my son's 36th birthday, so we went up to Dallas and
oh boy, he's getting old.
took him out to eat. We had a couple of margaritas.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I remember when I got for my 36th birthday. Divorce.
Oh, did you get divorced for your 36? Oh.
Not on my birthday though.
But you did have a good time on your birthday, didn't you?
Divorce on Halloween.
Oh.
Not a joke. She left on St. Patrick's Day, and then we were in court on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was some kind of eBay glitch error, but yeah, they took my listing down, and
you still haven't been able to put it back on?
And I got that message, so I called them. I talked to a representative, and then I talked to their supervisor, and the supervisor said, Okay, I think I fixed it. You're all in the clear now.
Yeah.
What you need to do is take down the old listing and relist it. So I
Like
did
make a
that.
totally new listing and not
Yeah,
try to relist them.
make a
Yeah.
totally new listing, and I did that, and I got the same
Turn that
error
gunfire
message.
down.
So I got that message actually 2 times.
Michelob Ultras were flying. I thought of Mr. Sadie. I watched
What?
her and they had like it was like one of these clip art pictures and they had all these like 30 something like yuppie type people standing around drinking their Michelob Ultra, and I did kind of think of Mr. Sadie when I saw
This is going to be an ongoing fun time.
it.
Hey, Sadie, did you win any money at poker last night? So anyway, yeah, there's Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Howdy.
Where'd Tom go to
Cyber,
go take his medicine?
Cyber always says howdy like that's a common thing to say in Great Britain.
To United States people, to Americans. Maybe he thinks that's how we talk.
Well, yeah, we say howdy sometimes in Texas.
No.
Anyway, yeah, there was that thing, and then the Carmex debacle.
Carmex.
Yeah, you missed Tom's show yesterday.
Are you mean? I think I got there at the very, very end of it, but I didn't go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pissed off at a seller on eBay.
You
Had
are.
nothing to do with eBay. But yeah, old dude sold me a package of tubes of Carmex, lip balm.
Yeah.
This stuff.
Man, I know
Yeah,
I know what Carmex is made in
It's
Wisconsin.
made in Franklin, Wisconsin. Yeah, we're very familiar with the Carmex product.
I've been using Carmex since, gosh, I started using it in college. You play French horn and your lips start getting chapped up. So,
That's a problem when you blow your horn.
Yeah, those Frenchies. They're always using the Carmex.
Frenching.
Anyway.
Yeah, Frenching is. Anyway, back to the topic. The seller made a label, but then never took it to the post office. So I
So is it a
filed
product
for.
you bought or were returned?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one I bought. So I put item not received request, and about 10 seconds later, the seller sent me a message. Oh, your package was lost by the courier in transit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lie number 1. Because they never even took it to the post office. They made a shipping label. They created a shipping label.
They get scanned.
Well, yeah, the
But it
courier's
never
probably
made
their
it to the
spouse.
post office.
The
So-
courier's probably their spouse, Jim said.
Yeah, the courier's probably their pimply faced teenage son.
Did you buy Carmex off of eBay or did you buy something else?
I bought it off of eBay.
Oh.
Were you
I
buying a
do too.
lot?
Whenever I'm buying like a men's
So-
health product or something, I always buy it on eBay. I hate going to the stores too. For
Oh,
these things.
okay. All right.
So anyway,
I don't
the
want
seller
to.
All right,
said,
let's not tell a story.
the seller said he was going to cancel the order, and I went and looked at the cancellation, and the reason for his cancellation was that there was a problem with the seller's address.
Oh, nice try.
Oh boy.
Strike 2. That's 2 lies the guy's
Oh,
has
he's a
done. One to
liar.
eBay and one to me.
Yeah.
And I can't leave him a bad feedback. He won't let me leave feedback for him.
Well, you got
But I
like
wrote
7
him-
days.
I wrote him kind of a nasty
key?
note. I didn't cuss at him or anything, but
He opened an item not a received case.
Right, but once the case is closed, they can't. Oh no, you should be able to leave feedback though.
I don't know.
I think Tommy said yesterday that check it in about a week. It may.
Yeah,
You may
Jim
hope.
said that first. He goes, in 7 days you should
Yeah,
be
you
able
got
to.
to leave a negative or neutral. There's a 7-day cool off.
So you really got to hold that anger for the next 7 days. So you
Will do.
write
Well,
a real scathing.
I'm definitely doing it.
Definitely write it on a calendar so you don't forget.
And this is just a side job for this person. Obviously, they're actually a politician, and that's their day job, so they probably don't have time to ship your crap package or whatever.
Oh,
Well, I looked at their eBay store, and they've got like 700-800 listings.
Oh my God.
So I also looked back at the original listing, and it's still listed.
Huh.
I don't know if they
I've had-
sold any more of it, but
I had a thing that they claimed it was out of stock. I order it. They don't ship it. They say, "Well, we're out of stock." I'm okay, but the listing's still up. I'm like, "Well, damn it, I still need this. Maybe they got some more." So I ordered it again a week later. They're like, "Well, we told you before we were out of stock." I'm like, "Then why is your listing still up?" Don't answer or whatever. So I got 2 cancellations, and they never did take the damn listing down. I wound up buying it from somebody else.
Was it free shipping?
Sorry.
Well, sometimes I wonder if you're in
car part.
like way far away from them, it's like I don't want to ship it that far because of the cost.
And it's a car part, so car for 3-4 weeks, right? You know, dumbass. Anyway,
Hey, that's swearing.
I know.
anyway, so yeah, that's what happened with that deal. Yeah,
Sorry.
but on my message back to the seller,
Can I ask you a question, Todd? Is Carmex cheaper on eBay than it is if you just store and bought it?
oh,
I mean, was
yeah,
it like free shipping and
probably.
everything?
Anyway,
Just out
you
of
get
curiosity.
these are like $1.50 at the local convenience store,
Yeah.
but I could get 3 tubes for $5 on eBay.
All right.
So it wasn't an expensive purchase, but
Was it free shipping?
Yeah.
Well, geez, he's losing money at $5 free shipping.
I know.
How do you make that up in volume?
I don't know.
Anyway, I wonder if that ain't part of the reason with the cancellation. But anyway,
So not only is he a 2-time liar,
he's not very good at business.
he's stupid.
Anyway,
Or she. I keep saying he. Could be she. I don't know.
that's probably a man.
That,
You're right.
yeah.
Yes.
Leave it to Tara.
Anyway, so that's my little problems.
Oh boy.
I'm named in a lawsuit and I have chapped lips. What else do they sell? They're kind of a generalist seller like me. They sell anything, I guess. Y'all want their channel? Y'all want their
Oh boy.
y'all want to go on there and spam their eBay? I don't mind giving their stuff. Well, that's kind of shouldn't do that
That
live.
might be kind of shitty, Todd.
Wait a minute. Let me do my hair. Do unto others, Todd, as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah.
Well, if you really want to dig, go on to eBay and look for 3 packs of Carmex in the tube and look for the cheapest listing, and that's probably them. He's part of a Carmex crime ring.
I don't know.
What was it?
He was probably shipping cocaine in Carmex tubes, and
Maybe.
I accidentally bought one of them instead of one of his regular buyers. What does that mean?
30.
Investment hold. All right. Anybody else want to come in the chat? Here's the link.
No.
Looking for volunteers.
Tara likes you better than me.
No, I don't. You left. I didn't know where you went. I figured you're either feeding your cats or taking your pills.
Taking my pills.
Or doing both.
No, I feed my cats first thing in the morning.
Hey, feed the cats the pills.
The Cartel.
I feed
Car-
I feed the cats first thing in the morning because they will make your life hell if you don't.
Now you know Jim makes fun of you, but he's got those outdoor barn cats, and they follow him around. He looks like the Pied Piper of cats. He'll be walking down the driveway with the cats following him.
I feed them on the front porch, and there's some totes right next to the door, and I'll be leaning over to pick something up, and I haven't fed them in the morning yet. All of a sudden, I'll pick up my head, and there's 4 cats staring at me. I love them. They're all like, they got that look like, hey, where's our food? It's scary.
See, so Jim's actually a crazy cat person.
Same thing happens out my back door over there.
Oh yeah, Todd's got a cat family.
Yeah, we got a herd of cats too.
Yeah, we didn't get a single one of them. We got 4
They
cats.
just showed up in our yard.
We had 5. One didn't make it, but we got 4 cats that just camp out here.
So you realize you're not buying the cheapest one. Somebody has a 2 3-packs for $7.50. That's cheaper than 3 for $5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mine was like $5.15 or something.
Yeah, y'all save Todd 50 cents now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch
He's
of people throwing
paid
$5.
$50 in time and aggravation in this thing.
Those $7.99 Carmex, that's my listing.
Yeah, there's a $4.90, a $4.75, a $4.95.
Oh, I didn't even pick the cheapest one, huh? How do
You must
people
have
do
been searching
that?
by best match.
And why would you ever do that? I mean, there's not enough money in it to
There's
justify
no
your time.
zero money in it. It's
No.
going to be at least
Well-
$3.80. What's the nearest 4
Oh,
ounce rate?
Can you drop ship something that cheap from somewhere?
I don't know.
Mm.
Even if you got the product for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe it was a case of a snatch and grab type thing.
Yeah, that's how, let's see. I'm gonna shoplift. I'm gonna steal that Carmex. I'm gonna make a lot of money on it. Oh no, I'm losing money on it.
I knew 3 girls who worked at the Carmex factory.
Really?
Yeah. They would come to the bar every summer. They come to you over on vacation.
Oh yeah.
And then 3 girls, and they had this one just before I met you. But they had this one that they would like be pushing.
Is that important that it was before I met you? Oh.
Yeah, because they wanted to hook her up with me, and I'm like,
Oh.
yeah. She was weird. She was kooky. I'm like, if you can't pull the trigger, I ain't got time for your trifling ass. But
I
anyway,
bet their kisses were slick.
they
Yeah.
offered me free Carmex, and I told
Ooh,
them I
free
didn't use
Carmex.
it. Yeah, I'm like, no, I
Jim
don't.
doesn't use lip
I don't
balm.
put wax on my lips. No, I mean I don't have a problem.
He
with
uses motor oil or whatever.
No, he likes if his lips are chapped, he just licks
Yeah,
it.
I bite
Dips
it
his
off.
finger
If
in
your
cat
lip
shit.
gets dry and cracked, you just bite that hunk of skin off and spit it out and go on with
Good
the rest.
grief.
Rub some dirt on
What do you
it.
think you are, John Wayne?
Damn right. No, I could never be John Wayne. Come on. No one could ever be John Wayne.
Honestly, well, Carmex is made in Franklin, Wisconsin, and I grew up in Oak Creek, Wisconsin, which is right next door to Franklin.
So
At least
yeah,
he didn't get thrown out of the Carmex factory on his face like he did in that bar.
Yeah, well, that's only happened at
No, they
strip
never let me in
clubs.
the factory.
Yeah.
yeah. Anissa said that she made decent money on discontinued flavors of Carmex. That's a different
Yeah,
model.
that's a little
I
different.
didn't even know that. I didn't know. I didn't know they made flavor Carmex.
I think I saw it.
Like
It's
if it was like bubblegum Carmex, I'd be all over you.
Oh, good grief. Will you cut it out?
I love bubblegum.
yeah, the discontinued stuff, and people will pay for the flavors, but just the regular stuff makes no sense.
Yeah.
I was listening to some girl, I don't remember her name, and I didn't save her channel. She was talking about most of her business is discontinued products, test products that limited edition, like the big fat stuffed Oreo cookies right now.
You mean to show you? I'll show y'all a discontinued just for your audience time. Let me grab.
Ooh.
We get the super hot Pringles.
Oh, yeah. We didn't sell any. You ate them all.
I love them. They're delicious.
So this one here, U Fitness. These are some kind of pads, ultra thin pad. The looks you get a balded, bearded man who walks up to the counter with a basket with 22 of these.
If I was a cashier, I'd be like,
Did anybody comment to you?
She
You
just looked at,
He looked at you like, what the
and
hell?
there's because it's a pharmacy and there's all these people backing up. Everybody's just looking at the basket. I'm standing there with one of them hand carry baskets just pulled to the top of these things.
Yeah, my wife really likes them.
But they're $4.50, and I'm getting $23 a pack for them. So of course I bought them all.
Are they discontinued or just not at a lot of stores?
They're discontinued. They don't make this one anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, me and Steve have been selling these they've been discontinued for a couple of years. We've been looking for them for a couple of years.
That's great.
I had another one. I was actually going to get something else when I saw these.
Now, not all eBay resellers are bad, and I have proof. Let me show you. Did you ever get a message from another seller telling you how to improve your listing on eBay? Well, this one was actually nice.
Yeah.
This one's actually nice. They did me I have some
did
baseball cap.
I did that, and I was kind of mean and turned out to be one of my viewers.
Where is it? Let's see. Dang it, I had it.
Wow, you're really professional. You load up these windows
here we
to
go.
talk about.
So I have this cap on eBay. It's a Philadelphia Eagle cap, and it was signed, and I could not tell what that signature was. I didn't know that signature from anything.
Yeah.
So so another seller on eBay, Doc's Discount Deals. Y'all go buy something from his store. This is really nice. He said, it looks like Deuce Staley signed his hat. Former Eagles running back, wore 22 from 97 to 2003. And he didn't just tell me that on one hat. He also gave me information on another hat.
Oh, nice.
So I was able to correct the listings.
Have you sold any of the signed hats? Not to change subject.
I did. I sold one that I just got them Saturday.
Yeah,
I
know
sold one that was signed by Lou Holtz.
The old
who
coach.
did he coach for?
Notre Dame.
College coach.
Notre Dame, yeah.
Yeah.
Famous Notre Dame coach. I sold a hat from him. Also sold a pair of skater blue jeans that I got from that same garage.
So what did you get for the Lou Holtz signed hat?
$20.
Hey, like I said, he signs 25 items a day, so you better watch out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a verified signature, but it's with all the memorabilia from that sale. I'm pretty sure it's a good signature. Plus, they sent me I left them my card. Yes, I have an eBay reseller card.
You are professional.
I left them my card and said, hey, if you run into any more stuff like this, I'd be interested. So they texted me, and I'm supposed to go meet them this weekend to probably buy some more stuff.
Cool.
So, Tara, I know you're not old enough to appreciate this, but
I'm not old enough.
Final Net, the hairspray has been discontinued. This is an 80s gym. So if you find these, a 2-pack of these right now is $60 on Amazon.
Holy crap!
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I found 4 in the store one day last week.
Huh.
I'm like, damn, that's a $120 bill laying down there. Appreciate that.
How much?
There's 2-pack at $60. They're
I got $96 for a pair of women's Hanes new old stock women's
Final Net.
ago.
I'm sorry. They're $70. $69.99 for a 2-pack.
Plus shipping.
Mr. Sadie wants to sign Carmex from one of your 2 lady friends. Yeah, he don't know them anymore.
It's not a terrible rank either. It'll sell. People be crazy.
Those 3 lady friends.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Don't discredit you.
Well, they were trying to get rid of the spare wheel.
Okay, well, Scott's trying to say
Oh,
something
okay.
important.
I just sold some tanning cream from Dancing with the Stars.
Jim, you better watch out. They're
That was
going
a
to drop
good deal.
something in your drink, and you're going to end up covered in Carmex in a hotel naked somewhere.
He has had something dropped in
Twice.
his drink
Same girl.
when he was in college, but
Oh.
we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
Yeah, we've already heard this story.
Jim's been date raped already.
That's for the
Give
hold
you
that
warning.
thought for tonight.
I mean, I'd have done it willingly. I don't know why she did it.
Scott, did you do a show last night? I missed it. We were celebrating my.
I moved it to Sunday nights.
Oh, I was
Wednesday-
celebrating my son's 36th birthday.
Yeah, Wednesday,
yesterday.
Thursday was. I mean, it's hard to figure out something else to talk about. Something different. So I'm gonna do Wednesday, Sunday.
Yeah, my baby
I didn't
is
want to start this
36.
Sunday because of the Super. I should have started because of the Super Bowl. I mean, but I just waited a week because of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like everybody watched the Super Bowl.
No, but you could have had a post Super Bowl
I watched it.
show late night.
We're old. I have post Super Bowl means go to bed.
Scott, you kind of made a fortune off of bottom products. What was it you used to sell? The
Ass
men's.
pads. Ass pads and for anal seepage.
Yeah.
You get some looks too when you buy them things in the store.
I can imagine.
Well, see, I was about to say, and this husband probably can just go in there with them 5 women that live in his house. He probably just goes in there and doesn't think anything of it.
What was this product?
Yeah, but the cashier doesn't know you have 5 women in your house. You can just tell him like you're transgender or something. If
That's
you're
right.
getting a bunch of feminine.
Okay, so
I go to the Lutheran rummage sale, and when I go into the ladies' clothing rooms, they all look at me funny.
so
You should go in there. You should show up with a pair of heels on next time.
I know.
so Walgreens is clearancing out all of their just for men hair dye.
Yeah.
And so the other day I was in a Walgreens and they all 90% off, and all they had left was the black guys' hair dyes. And nobody said a word to me when a bald white guy comes up and buys 15 hair dye for a black person.
Yeah.
And then I bought all the next door. I bought like the same amount for just regular ones, and not a word. Nobody made a joke. Nothing. I mean, I'm a bald man buying hair dye.
Just for Men does good because we got a bunch of it when we did that shop go when they had that going out of business thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. The stuff is 99 cents a box, and
Yeah.
2 packs are selling for $25-$30.
Yeah.
Is that on Amazon? Or
No, that's
eBay?
eBay. That's
I
eBay.
sold it on eBay. I don't,
That's
but
eBay.
anyway, I remember. I mean, it sold very fast, and
Yeah,
I don't even think I paid 99 cents a bottle for it because by the time they were wrapping up that shop go the last day, I mean, they were just like, it was super
please
cheap.
take it. Yeah, please take it.
Yeah.
Has anybody been? They're closing out a lot of Bed Baths and Beyonds. They're closing a lot of brands.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's stocks in the toilet.
but their prices are for retail, not what they normally sell it off. What their
Well, they-
25
they
to 30% off is manufacturer suggested retail price.
So what they've done is they've hired a liquidator, the same ones at Kmart or some similar, and they
Yeah.
come in, and I don't know where they get this retail price from, but it's higher than what they've ever sold it for.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not, so they come with some astronomical price, and then so really until it gets past 50-60%,
Yeah.
you're not getting you're getting a deal, but not a great deal.
You need to be there the last day.
Yeah.
But
We had
when they
a
were-
Penny's here in town that went out of business. I mean, but they never really put it on super great deal. I think they packed the stuff up and shipped it off to, I don't know, Pallet Place or somewhere else. But I mean, it was never got below like 55% off, and there just wasn't enough room to resell it.
Senior living.
Yeah, I'll buy anything. I don't care. If there's money to be made on it, if I'm out buying, it don't matter what it is, I'll buy it.
Well,
when they were closing out the Kmart's here in Charlotte, I bought one of these folding tables, the plastic banquet tables. I bought one of those for $30. 2 days later, they started the going out of business sale, and it was 25% off of the retail price, and it was like $20 more than what I bought that one for.
How are you say,
Yeah.
King?
What I learned something about those people that come in and liquidate these stores. So half of them are not too bright. I was doing some merchandising at the time, and I was going in there closing out a bunch of like DVDs and stuff like that, which is all paper scan. But I got this thing about I needed to go see if they still had this. It was a big Disney display, and it was plastic and freestanding, and I had to put a shipping label on it. And I went into one store and didn't have any problem with it. The manager, who seemed to be really on top of his game, I told him I had to put a return shipping label on it so it could be sent back to to Disney. And he said, no problem. I stuck it on there. I went over to another Kmart, and they had a $300 sticker stuck on it because they were, selling all the shelving and stuff. And I said, first of all, you can't sell this because it's got to be returned back to them. And he said, I can sell anything in this store. So the rule with the person my handler at the company I was doing the merchandising for, I called her up and she said, okay. She said, just just stand right there. Don't go anywhere. And in a minute, a person from Disney called. And they said, can I speak to the manager or whoever you're dealing with? And I said, sure. And I put it on speakerphone. And he introduced himself, and he was with their merchandising marketing department. And he said, now, here's your choice. Tom can either put a sticker on this thing to be sent back to me, or I can invoice this Kmart for $4,900. And the guy said he can put the label on it. But Disney's, and I found out that after we finished talking, I spoke to the person from Disney for a minute, and he said that any Disney merchandise, promotional materials like that, they are property of Disney. They are not. They are on loan to Kmart. Huh. Even if it's damaged, some kid runs into it with a bicycle, they call Disney, and Disney sends them a shipping label to return the broken device, because they don't want them damn eBayers selling it online.
Oh, tricky.
Yeah, so here's a good lesson from yesterday. So the most expensive estate sale company in town, I quit going to them for the most part. They had this cool stuff, all old video games, all vintage toys. It ended up being a lady who was a foster parent who had 15 foster kids all these toys that she kept in her house, never threw anything away. But I showed a bunch of DVDs. I'm like, the DVDs are going to be $2. I'll just go look at DVDs. Man, there was like 600 DVDs. I was there 3 hours after open. All these people snapped up all those video games, all that stuff. They left 70 sealed Blu-rays throughout the house. 70. They left JVC, like the little Walkman version of a JVC with a cassette player, right. Brand new, sealed in the package with the headphones, $8. Oh. So just because other people see value in things, I'm telling you, you gotta go.
Yeah.
What is it, Todd?
Stock market's in the dumper.
Uh-oh.
I spent $500 at an estate sale 3 hours after everybody had supposedly bought all the good stuff.
You see that at like auctions. Like, let's say, the example, like it's an auction that has a lot of coins at it, or video games or whatever. You'll bring out a ton of those people, and they research and everything, and that stuff will go high. But it will be the other stuff that falls through the cracks, and that's the stuff you're really going to make money on.
Anything that's not related to what that huge auction is doing, you will make a killing on.
Yeah, there was I picked up for $5. I picked up a Panasonic CD player. Right. If you know anything about the 90s CD players when they first came out, even the portable ones were big. They're like the size of a calculator. Those are the ones that are worth the most money for some reason. This is $100 $100 CD player And I got the Sony that matches it. I was like, "What do you want for these?" $5. People. There was a can opener in the freaking kitchen, still in this box. So it's called a lid off or whatever it is. It's the one you stick on top of the can and it spins around by itself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sealed in the box, $5. I got it listed on Amazon for 120. I've sold one of these already. People don't know everything. They were there to get the toys, and I went late and stood out of their way. Man, go take all the toys you want.
Yeah. And the other thing with the estate sale company, well, and I guess I don't know your estate sale company, but they've probably already have all the video game or toy stuff priced up anyway, because that's the big draw of the sale.
So resale, I did not film it. It was raining here. We were under tornado watches yesterday, so I didn't carry it. My van's got a donut on it because I blew a tire out. So I'm driving the wife's car, so I didn't have any of my stuff with me. I didn't even have bags with me. They were finding boxes for me.
Oh my God, we had so much water. We must have had like 7 foot of water going through that creek in front of our house.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm gonna do a haul video this morning. Unloading out of her car and dragging it in here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'll do a haul video showing you all the DVDs and I bought all kinds of crazy mess of that stuff. And I'm going back to Harlan and I are going back today at 25% off to see what else we can find.
Cool.
Whenever they're saying we're going to close early because we're under a tornado warning. I'm like, it's just a watch. It's not a warning. It turned out to be just a watch, but yesterday was bad weather through the south.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you a little weather story, not to change the subject. So me and Jim are leaving. We're gonna go pick up Brandon from school. Leave our driveway. I'm like, what the heck is with this? It's like this bicycle cone in the middle of the road. I'm like, what's with this little flipping bicycle cone in the middle of the road? I'm like, all right, there's water going over the road. So me and Jim are driving. It's getting deeper, and I don't know if it's a thing from the south, because I don't remember these commercials when I lived up in Wisconsin. It'd be like, if you see water over the road, don't drive in it. You don't know what you can't see. I do kind of think of that. So we're driving and it's getting deeper. And look it up there. There's more cones on the other side. And I said, do you see that like boil where it's like going down into the creek? I said, do you think the road's washed out there? He's like, ooh, yeah, I don't know. He goes, you want me to back it out of here? I'm like, well, I'm not getting out of the car. I'll back it up. So I'm backing up. He's like, keep going. I'm like, well, it seems like it keeps moving like towards the creek. Well, because it's getting so deep now that my backup alarm is going off on the back while I'm backing up the Lincoln down the road. Jim's like, I think it's shifting a little bit. So he's like, kind of like, just keep going, So anyway.
We're washing off the road, and I don't want her, because she keeps slowing down. Oh, I think something's going on strange. The water's getting deeper by the second. I'm like, no, just go, because she's wanting to stop. I'm like, we're going to get washed right in this damn creek.
Yeah, welcome to the South. The cone means road closed.
Yeah, but it was a little tiny bicycle cone. I mean, what kind of authority does that have?
I'm American from America. I don't stop for no cone.
Some 6-inch little bicycle cone, like, hey, wear your safety helmet, drive around these cones. If you want me to not use the road, you better have something more substantial than
2
that.
black diamonds. That'll keep you out
See,
there.
that's the reason they used to be. I told Roberta there was a Range Rover they always advertised on TV, and it had sonar, so you could tell how deep the water was. I told Roberta I want one of those so I can have sonar.
Well, your backup.
Well, it wasn't. I was just going to keep driving through it, but in front, I'm like, hey, Jim, look at this. Because, you had like this big boil where the water, it's a culvert washing out where it's kind of hitting the road, and then you have this big boil, then you see it dropping down in a waterfall. And I'm like, ooh, maybe that's not too good to try to drive through that part. Anyway, we could have made it.
Now you've got the USS Lincoln with a vapor locked engine. Is that what you got?
Well, we made it. I backed it up and we made it out. So.
Yeah, we got 3 inches of rain here. There's a dry creek that runs beside the house between us and the airport and out into the woods. Yeah, it was a raging river yesterday.
Yeah, both of our dry creek beds were. And that creek in front of my house has water in it year round. Now, most times I could walk across most of it and it wouldn't be much higher than my ankles. There was at least 7 foot of water going through there.
Yeah, it was way up on our grass.
Tara, Bumcrack says maybe the cone was 6 feet high and 5 feet of it was under.
No, because it would have floated away. The water was moving real fast. No, they had it up out of the water, but it was stupid. It's those little kids' bicycle cones. What the hell? That doesn't tell me like, hey, don't go through here. I just thought, well, it's a bicycle cone.
Who's this jackass putting cones in the road?
That was a question on your test.
You're not fluent in redneck yet. Come on.
What test?
You're
Where
right.
I live in Wisconsin, you get a big road cone, and you probably get the soft little freaking.
There was probably somebody with a camera going, look at these dumb son of bitches.
Float away. It's me, Jim, and our little pug dog.
I'm not going to let go of my inalienable rights for a rubber cone.
It wasn't even rubber. It was one of those plastic bicycle cones. You could buy them at Walmart.
Don't matter.
There's Jim.
Yeah.
I asked the guy at Disney World when I was driving over his cones with my GMC dually. Some bitch, he tries to stop me. I'm like, hey, I gotta follow that guy. He's getting us into Disney.
For free.
He's like, no. He goes, well, that's a handicap. You can't go in there. I'm like, well, I'm going. I kept running over his cones or yelling at me. I'm like, the guy's trying to pull the cones off from underneath my truck. He's like, sir, could you please stop so we can get our cone? I'm like, well, you don't feel my pain.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you start just brushing off what I'm saying and just, well, there's a lot of people behind you, so we just got to wave you through. Them people can wait.
Jim's burning the hole in the ozone with his diesel exhaust.
This dude says, okay, I'm going to get you to Disney.
For free.
Yeah. So he's like, but I'm going to go, we'll meet in the
But
parking
you
lot.
have to stay with.
Yeah, but you got to stay. He says you got to stay with me. Well, he doesn't tell me at the last minute. And then later he apologizes. He's like, oh, yeah, I didn't think of that I was going to park in handicap. I'm like, this one day you couldn't just park in regular parking. You walked into the park with us, for crying out loud. You ain't in a wheelchair.
For your truck, Jim, you need one of the things on your truck where you can do the program and just roll coal on all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said what? So I want your cloud to look like the damn train derailment. Whenever you hit the gas,
Yeah, it does sometimes.
they can see it from outer space.
He's got that chip on that F550, which he always puts in factory settings. But if you turn it, yeah, you'll be blowing like black smoke
Oh, that
everywhere.
chip scares those chip settings. That scares the hell out of me. Yeah, all of a sudden you hit it, it's like you blow this big black thing of smoke. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this. I'm gonna drop my transmission on the street.
Yeah, so I watch a Tesla channel because they show the wrecks from the Tesla because it has all the cameras on it. And those little bitches, they're gonna roll coal on me. Look at this big dinosaur truck. And some redneck has flipped the switch and it's just you can't even see the car. You can't see a head. It's awesome.
Jim had this piece of shit Dodge 3/4 ton truck. It was an old one, like an 80s one. And I don't like Dodges. But anyway, he drove it down to Stevens Point, which is about 2.5 hours away. Did you make it down there? But on the way,
I made it back.
yeah, but he blew the head gasket.
I just keep putting antifreeze in.
So he blew the head gasket, but you were telling me you had somebody tailgating you, and he's spraying their whole windshield
And
with
I can
that.
see him. He keeps hitting his windshield wiper, like trying to clean it off. I'm like, it's antifreeze, you dumbass. You're not going to clean it off.
So I can't be the only one that everybody that pisses me off. I just hit the windshield wiper juice. I'm like, man, screw y'all.
You spray antifreeze out your exhaust on the windshield. That really teaches him a lesson.
I mean, he's right on my bumper. I'm like, oh my God, because we're going through road construction. This guy's right on my butt. I'm like, you can see there's this white fog coming off from underneath your truck. Use your head, back up. But all right, I'll keep feeding it to you.
Yeah, but
Is this little old guy in a Buick? I could see his face. He's like he's yelling at his
Like, why
wife
do
or
I got
whatever.
this piece of
Like,
shit truck?
what's
in front
wrong
of
with
me?
this? Why have I got stuff on my window? It's my right to follow people 3 feet behind them.
So when y'all went around that bicycle cone, did y'all hear Johnny Cash in the background somewhere singing 4 Feet High and Rising?
No.
No, but now I will.
No, I will. I did think of the commercial though. When as the water's getting deeper as we're driving into, I'm like, oh, they always have that radio commercial. Like if there's water on the road and you can't see the road, don't drive through it. You don't know what's under it. I'm like, Anyway.
It's like when we leave our baby in the car, we're like, oh yeah, hot enough to fry an egg, hot enough to fry.
Well, good thing they got those signs on the door at Walmart. Did you forget your kid in the car?
If you can read the sign, you're probably smart enough to get your kid out of a hot car.
How does somebody forget their kid in a car?
That's why
Our Walmart has a big sign on the
Yes,
door when you
I
walk
know.
in. Did you
We have
forget your baby? Did you forget your child in the car?
it's like having that sign on the post office. Don't bring a gun in here to rob this place. Oh, that I'm sure the robber's going to read that sign and say, "Oh, my mistake. I better go next door." You know?
First of all, as fast as they move, it would. The police would be standing outside the doorway before the post office would ever get the money out of the register.
Well, I don't know about that because I was coming back from the horse farm about 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, I'll pick up some Taco Bell in this Hodgensville. So I go get out. I'm like, well, I'll just go in and order it. Doors are locked. I'm like, what the Sam Hill? It's like 6 at night. Why is the doors locked? She comes, she goes, oh, the pizza joint just got robbed. So we have to all lock our doors. And they never did catch that guy.
So for anybody who asked, I had quite a people. I had like 6 people. How close are we? A helicopter went down out here. 2
Oh, you
days.
had a Black Hawk, yeah.
Tennessee,
Oh, that's right.
Tennessee National Guard lost a Black Hawk, lost a pilot, co-pilot. That was 10 miles from me, but it was like a mile and a half from Kevin's place, Harlan's brother, where his wife still lives there. But it was not close to here, but it was sad. A lot of people want to know, was it one of the Black Hawks that are, there's 6 of them sitting up there right now they're working on, because they test fly them all around this area county. It was the Tennessee National Guard. They were doing some kind of training. They're headed back to Tennessee when they had trouble, and that thing just went straight down. It was really awful.
Yeah. That's the thing about a helicopter. When you have a problem, you're not going to glide down.
Yeah, they got that 0 glide path.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like somebody was dropping a rock is what it looked like.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it was. Just thank goodness it was only 2 people, because those things can hold a lot of folks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad for the pilot and the co-pilot, but
And it must have crashed somewhere where it wasn't in like residential area or something.
no, it crashed in a field, but it was right behind a Publix and a huge shopping center.
Well,
Probably
that guy didn't hit the shopping center.
No, it was by the
something.
Bed Bath & Beyond. There was nobody there.
They had a company go down here in Charlotte about a month or 2 ago. It crashed over by the interstate.
Yeah, we've had a couple planes crash here at the airport. The runway is kind of up, and they kind of, I guess, misguided the height and kind of landed in the field. It didn't hurt anybody. It just tore up props, and it's kind of weird to see them pulling a Cessna out of a soybean field.
Yeah.
You go by and you can barely see it. You can see the path that went in, and you can see like the top of the canopy, or what? Which I think one of them was a Cessna, one of them was something else.
You weren't on an airplane crash, were you, in Eagle River, were you? Or was that before you were on the department?
Oh, these guys who died by the high school?
Yeah,
No,
you
I
were
was
there.
Oh, yeah, I saw the whole thing. As the pilot was sitting there, he looked like he was sleeping. Other than he was purple, I mean, he looked like he was just dozed off because the seat was ejected from the plane, but he's just sitting there in a snowbank.
Huh.
So, yeah, then they got sheets put over. We had nothing. They're like, well, cover them up. It's like, we're the fire department. We don't have stuff to cover people up. But anyway, they came later with stuff. When the ambulance came.
The house that I grew up in was under the flight pattern for Rock Hill Airport. And it was, the occasional Learjets would come in, but mostly it was, prop planes. And because our house was under the flight the circle pattern, we could tell, we had planes flying over our house all the time. And one night, this plane sounded like it was about to land on top of our house. And my dad's he's flying out the front door and looking, and because it was at night. And just a few minutes later, we heard this big boom that rattled our windows. The plane had crashed. But we could tell when somebody was not where they were supposed to be by just how loud the planes were over our house. I mean, even here, we're sort of on under one of the flight patterns for Charlotte's airport. And every once in a while, we'll hear a plane come across. It's like, man, are they getting what the hell is their problem? They are really low.
Yeah, it's we live right beside the airport, but we are. If you hit us, if you hit my house, yeah, you gonna take out the main building of the airport, everything just to get over here. There's trees between. There's a line of trees that kind of make an L around here, so you got to come through trees. And
If he hits your house instead of that runway, he's kind of bit off course.
a little bit. But there's on the end of the runway, on one of the ends of the runway, there's a huge hangar that's big enough to hold. I think they can put 3 Ospreys in it at a time, and they work on, or they can put all 6 of them Blackhawks and can go in it. So they retrofit both those planes.
There's a airport in Lancaster, the Lancaster County Airport. It is an emergency landing strip for Charlotte.
Hey, hold on.
And it's big enough that a 747 can land on it. Out in the middle of nowhere. But it's in case they have to redivert a plane out from Charlotte's airport, they can send it down there. Todd, did you see what the Texas Bandit said about Dallas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Driving through Dallas, 70 miles an hour. We were just in Dallas yesterday. The traffic, I hate it.
I'm about ready to move into the suburbs.
Aren't you already in the suburbs?
No, we're in the urban area now. Yeah, we're considered suburbs, but it's the suburbs is like in the suburbs, like where, to me, is like where Scott lives. You got big lots, that kind of stuff.
Yesterday,
I would not live in a lot smaller than 20 acres.
Yesterday, we were trying to get on the North Dallas Tollway, but we wanted to go south on the North Texas Tollway. So we come up to the entrance, and one says North Dallas Tollway North, and the other one says North Texas Tollway South. So guess which one we took?
North.
Yeah. So we take the wrong exit, so we're headed to Oklahoma.
Oh, that's a nice place, especially in the summertime.
Oh, I guess we took the wrong turn.
Todd, you have a 36-year-old son?
Yeah.
Is he the one that's married or single?
Yeah, he's married.
Oh.
Lord have mercy. Now, Gwen's not old enough to have a 36-year-old son. Is this why your second wife or your third one?
Well, how old's my kid? 33?
32 or will he be 33?
34.
No.
Or no, is it 23? Yeah, he'll be 30. He was born in 89. He'll be 34.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Jim, you're a wild. Everybody knows you're a wild one. You probably got more that's older than that.
I was 24 when he was. I 24 when he was born?
Oh, were you 22?
We're 22, I guess.
Is that where the CarMax discount comes from?
No. I didn't go. Trust me, I didn't get no discount off that one. That one was not an asset. Not the kid. The kid's great.
Jim, you really need to sit down and video all of these little stories. If nothing,
Oh, yeah, really make it look real great.
Yeah, I'd have the FBI at my house.
If nothing else, just for your kids.
I'm telling you, you could have a YouTube channel telling these stories because it's different. So Jim lived these stories, but not everybody has the ability to tell them like you tell them.
Yeah.
That is a skill that is you're undervaluing that skill that you have.
That's right.
I mean, you could do a year just off of the bar that you worked at when you were bartending.
Oh yeah, you had enough. You had something happen. I will say that you'd have some. People are like, "Why are you doing that? Aren't you making enough money in real estate?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing fine in real estate." But when it was 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off with my kids. The 2 weeks, nobody but me and the dog at night. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go out and do something. You know, I'm crawling the walls. So I wound up going to this bar. Well, if you go there long enough, eventually somebody offers you a job. So I'm going somewhere I'd have been anyway, and now I'm getting paid in big tips. So yeah, no brainer. And also, every woman that walks in the joint, unless her boyfriend orders the drink for her, she's going to have to order the drink herself from me. So I'm talking to literally every girl in the place.
Oh boy.
Did you say you went there for big tits? Is that what you said?
Tips and tits. Oh my God, that's a good name for a drinking establishment.
Tips
You could have dancers.
Lord,
Might be onto something.
There you go. They don't really have bars down here though.
Well, and it would also those cheap patrons. It would give them the heads up, like, oh, the place is called. The first word in the thing is called tips.
Yeah, you guys live right there in the middle of. I don't know if y'all heard Tim Wilson. He was a comedian who passed away a little.
Oh
while
yeah, he's great.
The First Baptist Bar and Grill. That's where y'all live. The First
Yeah.
Baptist. That's
When we lived in Wisconsin, there's a bar on every road. When we moved down here, there's a church on every road.
And I quit drinking, I quit smoking, so it's great for. Well, cigarettes are everywhere cheap, so I can't take advantage of that. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, it don't bother the whole thing with you know, they're like, oh, you live in a dry county? Yeah, big deal. I don't drink, so I don't care. I never run out of ice.
the county that all our ski resorts are in used to be a dry county. And people would drive to the next county to get beer to bring back to the ski resorts.
Well, I live about 15 or 20 minutes from Maker's Mark, where you do the Maker's Mark, where you could go do the factory tour. I'm about 20 minutes from there. But I will say they're in the county north of us, and then you start getting it where it's not. I guess they consider us a moist county, but up there you start getting, like, you get out towards Bardstown and up in the Bourbon Trail areas, you do have more bars and stuff.
I can tell you this from living in Kentucky compared to living where we did in the Antarctic. I mean, living here, every day I walk out, and the first thing I think is, it's another beautiful day in the Commonwealth. I would not want to live a minute here not sober. I mean, just to take it all in. I mean, I wish I would have moved here when I was 1 year old. I love this place. I don't need no chemical enhancement. I mean, I got it.
Sometimes I need chemical enhancement to live with you.
Not me. I'm rocking it.
I'm surprised Roberta didn't hold her hand up, you know, agreeing with you on that one. Not that she needs them for Jim, but for me.
Oh.
I love Kentucky. I have no regrets moving here. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
but it's full. I'm sorry.
Other than the 15 hours one way to get all your crap to move down there.
Yeah,
It's
13.
worth it.
It's worth
13, 13, 15. What's 2 hours when you talk about that?
Yeah,
many
and we
hours?
can drive it straight through, Tom. We don't have to, like, spend the night in Illinois or anything.
That's your mistake. About 8 hours. I'm looking for a dadgum.
Cracker Barrel in a hotel.
That's right.
Oh,
Cracker
It's
Barrel.
3:30. Let's hit the Cracker Barrel and go to bed.
I'm gonna get an FUCB shirt with a picture with the Cracker Barrel logo. Cracker Barrel fired my mom.
Oh no, 2 hand cans. But if you were smart, you can see the stuff laying on Scott's floor that he's, like, selling right now.
Bolos.
There you go. I think Todd's gone.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't see your hand. Well, I guess I'm on the YouTube feed.
My hands are busy in other places.
Oh, I don't even want to know what your hands are doing. Right? What are your hands doing
Don't
under
pull
your
a Jeff
desk?
or
Yeah. This ain't CNN.
Oh, the camera fell down. This is gonna be awkward.
Whoopsie.
Oh, nothing happened. There was nothing to see. And then he quit. Something happened. You got I don't know. What's that?
I think because they got, like, sold, so they're restructuring some of the stuff at
Oh,
CNN.
is that maybe
yeah.
got fired? Okay, yeah. They're like, what happened? But
I don't think they call it firing. I think it's restructuring.
What is that?
CNN, they got bought out by somebody else, but they're like, I don't watch it, but they're, like, moving their people around, like Don Lemon's on the morning thing now, and I think some of like their executives, like Jeffrey Toobin, doesn't work there anymore.
When I used to fire people, I tell them what a great opportunity this is because I was opening up the doors to a bunch of great things they can do outside of our company. There's so many other companies out there that you're just going to have just such a great experience with. Just put a total positive spin on it.
Was
Makes the
Don
firing
Lemon,
go a lot easier.
was Don Lemon the one that the girl from England shut the door on about slavery?
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't watch it. I really don't.
I saw a clip of it like
Oh.
on YouTube or something. Or,
We can't around here.
Are you talking about Don Lemon?
yeah.
What was the clip?
She said something, and he made some crack about slavery. She's an English woman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a real thick English accent, and she shot him. I don't remember exactly what went back and forth, but she shot him down on it. She came up with some facts or whatever.
Do you know that in his kitchen, he's the guy that has the the Mammy cookie jar on his counter? Really? Yeah. Anyway, let's not go there.
Yeah, that's probably.
Let's move away from that subject.
Let's talk about why Catholics are better than Protestants or vice versa.
Okay. Don't you have to go fight the Lutherans today, Todd?
What is today?
Thursday.
Friday? Is it Friday?
That was Harlan. We're going to state selling.
No, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's early spring. It's morning.
Yeah, and it's Friday. That's the first stage of getting old, is when you don't know what day or season it is.
No, I missed the Lutherans. We went to Dallas yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday. I thought the Lutherans were on Friday.
Mm.
How many Lutherans isn't everybody in Texas Baptist?
Not in our county. Our county was founded by Norwegians. So
we have no Lutherans here.
They're all Lutherans.
Yeah, we had a lot of Lutheran churches up in Wisconsin. I don't know of a Lutheran church down here. We do have a couple Catholic churches, but I don't know of any Lutheran churches.
Like in Wisconsin, I mean, the Catholic churches are enormous. Here, they're like these little shoeboxes. And then you have these Baptist churches. They're bigger than the courthouse. I mean, they have pillars. Their towers are they're steeples.
Oh. The Catholics are out there in the cold weather because it gives them plenty of time to chase the little boys and little girls.
Yeah, the Baptist.
I gotta go do a state sales.
All right, bye.
Bye, Scott.
The First Baptist churches down here are really big. That's like you said, they're as big as the courthouse.
They're definitely as big as a school because they'll have like a gymnasium and a walking track and all this like fellowship hall and stuff like that.
We live near the Catholic high school, and it's huge. And they keep buying up and tearing down and adding on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, our
Now you go up towards Louisville and Lexington, there are big Catholic churches up there.
There's mosques.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they got all.
No, but there's a lot of Catholics up in the North Kentucky.
Yeah. All right, Todrick, I got to get out of here.
Todd gone.
I guess he did. Well, I guess I'll wait till he gets back. He had a Friday mail envelope on the desk, so he probably took it out to the mailbox.
Oh, maybe.
Did y'all get a lot of rain, storms up there?
Oh, yeah, it stormed all day yesterday.
Did you miss the flood story about the road?
Remember the flood story? With the road?
That's right.
That was yesterday.
I got that.
That was yesterday.
I saw your pictures. I'm surprised that Brandon and Jim wasn't out there in kayaks.
Oh, yeah, except when you hit the concrete bridge when you're going down the water, it'd be kind of hurt.
Well, you had to jump it.
Oh, yeah, right.
We went to my sister's after we picked up Brandon, and we told her about it, and she's like, "Wow, when did this happen?" I go, "I don't know, about 45 minutes ago." She's like, "Oh, you seem awful calm." I'm like, "What do you think we got? Like post-traumatic shock or something? Like we're gonna be crying or something?" Jeez.
We got each other crying. Yeah, we made it.
We got out of it. There ain't no breaks where the bones are sticking out. We're all good.
All right, Todd's back. I gotta go.
Oh.
All right, Todd, wrap it up.
You hit the wrap it up button.
Okay. I got a question before y'all leave.
Okay,
do y'all know of any groups that help identify sports signatures?
Not really.
Is there like a Facebook group that'll?
Sounds
help
like
with
a
You
that?
know, I wonder though, but you have that Pittsburgh, and he does like all those sports cars and that sports, you know, like baseball cards and that. I wonder if he would have like some kind of offshoot off of there that people would know.
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
You know, I forgot his name, Anthony something. Pittsburgh, like Pick Berg. But he does like a lot of like sports memorabilia
That's
cards.
not the Cincinnati.
No,
Oh, who's that guy with the Chiefs?
that's Cincinnati Pickers.
Let's
Cincinnati
see, let
Picker.
me
He
look real
probably. I mean,
quick.
he does a lot of sports stuff too.
Yeah.
John wants to know whether that's your lunch on your desk, that egg.
Oh, I had a cup. We're on this weird diet now, and I'm allowed eggs. So yeah, I'm having a couple of boiled eggs this morning.
Oh, I thought maybe you laid an egg.
Let me ask you this: are you allowed to put salt on the egg?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I like those diets where there's no salt.
Okay, Pittsburgh. Oh, I'm
He
already
used to
subscribed
he used
his
to hang
channel.
out with that Nate that got killed in that car accident. They used to have a show
Oh.
together, but now I think he's really doing like a lot of sports cards and that.
I'll
Lex
send him
says there's ones that do different sports.
What's their
Oh, so
name?
there's like a Facebook group that does baseball, and there's a Facebook group that does football. Another one for hockey. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
All right. Maybe I'll put a comment on Pittsburgh's channel and see if he can.
He has a Facebook too, but I really don't. I think he does, but I don't know what the name of it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at his channel right now. I don't see any links to a Facebook group, but anyway. All right, I'll look into Pittsburgh. So Friday, I guess I'll do the show on Monday.
Okay.
There you go.
And have a good weekend, everybody.
All right.
You too. Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks.
everybody go out and get you a tube of Carmex.
There you go. Blow on your French horn after you do it.
Okay.
All right. Bye.